We are reading a short piece from William Shakespeare's Othello. The conversation we are reading takes place between Iago, Othello's lieutenant, and Roderigo, a gentleman who has fallen madly in love with Desdemona, who a short time earlier secretly married Othello. Iago pretends to be the closest of friends to both Othello and Roderigo. Actually, however, he is a friend of neither. Iago is the play's chief villain, and he weaves a web of deceit that ends in tragedy. Roderigo would have been far better off with a friend like John Donne's speaker in Elegy 19, someone who understands the language of love and models the act of seduction. For his own selfish purposes, Iago urges Roderigo to continue to pursue Desdemona. Iago tells Roderigo that Desdemona will soon see her error in marrying Othello, and he should remain nearby to get her on the rebound. Pay close attention to the dialogue between Iago and Roderigo. In this scene, Iago argues that love is strictly under human control. While he acknowledges the raw fact of human attraction, Iago claims that we give power, permission, to our bodily attractions, lusts, by an act of the will, and so we are fully in control of love's direction in our lives. Love is at one's mercy, controlled by reason, the human brain. Roderigo takes the other side of the argument. For him, ready to commit suicide because he believes that Desdemona's marriage dooms him to a loveless life. Love is a superhuman force beyond his power and control. Roderigo is ashamed to be so in love with Desdemona, but he says there is nothing he can do to control his obsession for her. Like the speaker in The Wound of Love, Roderigo is tormented in his innermost soul. Within the mortal core, Roderigo is love's slave. Is love merely an electrochemical reaction encouraged by deliberate contemplation and cultivation? Or is it a quasi-magical power that demands human obeisance? In romantic ages, love is often associated with magic and the occult. In Tristan and Isolde, for example, one of the knights of the Round Table drinks a magic potion and falls hopelessly in love. This provides some justification for the otherwise crazy things that Tristan does. Love cannot be a rational thing because it is nearly always debilitating and irrational. Lovers do crazy things. Why does the woman in A Lover's Prize torture herself over a lover she cannot have? Romeo is another example of one of Shakespeare's lovers. He is madly in love with Juliet. Why does he continue to pursue her when he knows how difficult and dangerous it will make his life? Love explains the inexplicable. Why does a rich Venetian gentleman named Roderigo want to drown himself? He is in love, and his love seems destined to come to nothing. He cannot contemplate living under such conditions. Who is right? Are you a romantic? Do you agree with Roderigo's assessment of love's supernatural power? Or do you favor Iago's naturalistic explanation that love is simply a word for some attraction that we empower through human choice? Can you choose with whom you will fall in love? Is there any falling in love at all? Does love exist outside of humankind? Is it a transcendent force to be reckoned with, or merely a lust of the blood and a permission of the will? Can science explain love's power and render it harmless?